In today's video, I want to take you guys through an absolutely awesome new sale that GameStop is running, their winter sale, and there are some good standalone deals available. However, what's really highlighting this sale is their buy two, get two free on pre-owned games. You can pair up and get some ridiculous deals that absolutely blow away anything that you could have gotten during the PlayStation Store sales, during Black Friday, because, again, you're buying two and you're getting two free, and a lot of the sales are also stacking on top of that, so you can get some absolutely ridiculous deals, and we'll go through that. On top of that, Frictional Games, the studio behind Soma, has begun teasing a brand new game, and unfortunately, we have a delay to go over as well on Beyond a Steel Sky. That has been delayed to 2020, initially planned for 2019. If you guys look at your calendar, obviously, you'd realize that'd be pretty hard to do right now. Alright, first up, let's take a look at this GameStop sale, and I want to briefly look at it. I might do a bigger video taking a look at specific combinations you guys can utilize, but this is ridiculous. You could either pick up the games in store or you could just order them online, but you buy two pre-owned titles and you get the two cheapest ones for free. So obviously you would want to pair up the games in specific price thresholds. I'm not necessarily saying that every game has to be the same price, but you don't want to be pairing up like a $50 used game with a $15 used game, because at that point you're just getting the $15 used one for free and the value really wouldn't be there. Ideally, you would want to pair like the $40 games to the $50 games, the $30 games to the $40 games, things like that. And some of the games that you can pair up include Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, that's listed at $55, but you pair it up with some good games, and fractionally, you can get a pretty good deal on that. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is listed at just $40 for the pre-owned copy. You can pair that up with a game like Death Stranding, that's listed at $38 for the pre-owned, and then Outer Worlds is listed at $35. Sekiro is listed at $40, so you could get Outer Worlds, Death Stranding, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice for $80. That's $20 a pop. Think about that for a second. Modern Warfare for $20, Death Stranding for $20, Outer Worlds for $20, and Sekiro for $20 just by pairing them up. Obviously, the games are used, but given the value you're getting there, it's pretty ridiculous. A game like Control listed at $28, Borderlands 3 is listed at $28. Throw in like Resident Evil 2, and maybe you can throw in Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown as well, and you'll end up getting those four games for $60 at $15 a pop. That's pretty ridiculous. Resident Evil 2 isn't even one I would probably pair up in that equation, since $30 for a pre-owned copy of that is kind of high. But nonetheless, you guys get the idea. If you be a little bit strategic about it, you can pair some of these games up and get some absolutely nutty deals, so I would highly recommend you guys to take advantage of that. Even some of those games at the $18 price threshold or the $15 to $18 price threshold are really good. Skyrim Special Edition, Kingdom Hearts 3, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Watch Dogs 2, My Hero 1's Justice, Assassin's Creed Origins, God of War is in there, Just Cause 4, Far Cry 5, Shadow of the Colossus, just some really good stuff. And again, if you're a little strategic about it, you can get some nutty deals. Outside of that, I do also want to note that they've got some other deals available outside of the buy two, get two free. A Sony PS4 1TB system bundle with God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, and The Last of Us Remastered for $249.99. That's a $50 savings, and that will be valid until December 28th, so just a couple more days on that. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, if you want to get a new copy of that, $44.99, Death Stranding, $39.99, Outer Worlds, $39.99, Red Dead Redemption 2, $39.99, Witcher 3, $19.99, Control, $29.99, Judgment is down to $29.99, Borderlands 3, $29.99, NFS Heat, $39.99, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, $19.99. Crazy to see how quickly that game is plummeting in price. I mean, it just came out, what, 2 months ago, 2 months and change ago? And the fact that it's already down to $19.99, that is pretty ridiculous. You can also pick up a Sony DualShock 4 wireless controller for $49.99, and then an Afterglow AG9 premium wireless headset for $49.99. Some good deals all around, but it is completely highlighted by that buy two, get two free sale. If you're smart about it, you can get some ridiculous deals. That four-way pairing that I named at the top of this video with Death Stranding, Outer Worlds, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, of course. $20 a pop for all of those games. That is pretty insane. Death Stranding just came out, Outer Worlds just came out, Modern Warfare just came out, and you can even swap out like Sekiro for Red Dead Redemption 2 if you want. You can swap it out for Control if you want to go a little bit cheaper. That's listed at $28, so some insane deals to be had with that. I know I'm gushing about it a little bit much, but GameStop sometimes doesn't get the credit they deserve, and yeah, they are kind of fighting an uphill battle at this point, so they kind of have to roll out deals like this, but hey, why not take advantage of it even as used games? Alright, moving on from that, Frictional Games, the studio behind Soma, has begun teasing a brand new game, and of Of course, Frictional, known for Soma, but also known for Amnesia. Amnesia: The Dark Descent was probably their most popular game. At this point, a little bit more dated, but still a very, very notable game. One of those games that a lot of content creators were uploading on YouTube back in the day. Doesn't quite get that attention now, but still a pretty iconic game, and I thought Soma was a tremendous game, so I'm very much excited for what Frictional is doing next. And Frictional's site for announcing new games, conveniently titled Next Frictional Game, came to life within the last 24 hours to show a small blinking light in the center of the screen. The pulsating image is running on a 4-second loop, and for now, it is unclickable as noted by PC Games N. This is usually a Frictional Games' forte. They kind of roll out these small and quiet announcements. Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs was preceded by an alternate reality game that involved Google Map images and searching the website's search code, and Soma had years of trailers and various clues before launching in 2015. Friction was notably working on 2 new projects since the success of Soma, with one being described as horrific in nature, so totally up their alley, and that was from a blog post all the way back in 2017, while the other is said to be something about players gaining an understanding of different concepts. At the time, the former was much further along in the development than the latter. And the former, again, sounds exactly like something Frictional would do. I wouldn't like to see them stray all too much just because the fundamental horror formula that they've set in place has worked really well. These atmospheric experiences like Amnesia, like Soma, have just been received really, really well. I thought Soma was an excellent game, and going back to 2015, and when it came out on PS4, I constantly went to bat for it and told you guys it was a great game, and now on sale you can find it really, really cheap. It's light on the, action-heavy gameplay. However, that's really not what a horror game should be about a lot of the times. It should be about immersing you into the atmosphere, really absorbing you into the world, so it kind of hits home a little bit stronger, and I thought Soma did a great job with that. And whatever Frictional Games does next, I'm definitely going to be all about it, and hopefully we're going to hear about it very soon. And lastly, I do want to note that Revolution Software's Beyond a Steel Sky has been delayed from its previously planned release window of late 2019 to a few months later in 2020. It will be available for console, PC through Steam, and Apple Arcade. Specific consoles, however, have not been announced. From Charles Cecil, creator of the Broken Sword series, with art direction by Dave Gibbons, legendary comic book artist behind Watchmen, comes Beyond a Steel Sky, the long-awaited sequel to the cult classic Beneath a Steel Sky. You are Robert Foster. A child has been abducted in a brutal attack. You have vowed to bring him home, but the trail has led you from your community of desert wasteland dwellers to Union City, one of the last remaining megacities in a world ravaged by shattering wars and political meltdown. Fortified and impenetrable, it is a utopia in which people live happily under the surveillance and control of AI, but all is far from what it seems. Beyond a Steel Sky is noted to be dramatic, humorous, and a cyberpunk thriller in which engaging puzzles drive a fast-paced narrative set in a dynamic game world that responds to and is subverted by the player's actions. It also notes that the game is set in an adventure within a dynamic world populated by willful characters driven by motivations that the player can subvert. In combination with a unique hacking tool, multiple solutions to puzzles emerge from player choices. The story unravel dark conspiracies, defeat a terrifying antagonist, in a dramatic, humorous cyberpunk thriller which explores contemporary themes, social control, AI, and total surveillance. And then you also have interesting puzzles. Intelligent puzzles are interwoven with an intriguing, dramatic narrative to deliver a compelling gameplay experience and the look, a beautifully detailed comic book style world from the mind of legendary comic artist Dave Gibbons. So again, unfortunately, while the game won't be coming out in 2019, obviously with just a few days left, that should be without saying, it will be coming sometime early into 2020, and a game that hasn't been getting a lot of attention but does look quite good. Again, noted to be a groundbreaking 3D adventure thriller set in an AI-driven future. I think it's got a lot of potential, and I think it's a game that'll be up a lot of your guys' alley, so as we hear more, I'll keep you guys updated on that. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, GameStop is having a ridiculous sale right now, a lot of great deals, especially with that buy two, get two free. And by the way, that is valid until December 29th, so you got a little bit of time to take advantage of that. Frictional Games is teasing their next game, so whatever that is, it's probably gonna be really good. And unfortunately, Beyond a Steel Sky not coming in 2019, but a game you should definitely be noteful of, and it will be coming in 2020 amidst the release of some other heavy hitters, so probably will get lost in the shuffle a little bit, but I'll do my best to keep it in the news cycle. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.